Hello and welcome to noobtubegaming. Just want to say a huge thank you for all the love and support in part 1 of this series. It truly means a lot. Now we waste no time in getting started with part 2. If you already know the rules and want to get started, then simply click ahead to this time on the screen now. The game rules go as followed. There will be 4 rounds of 5 questions. Each round will increase in difficulty. Pausing is allowed. If you get a question wrong, then it's game over, and you walk away with
nothing.
For streamers on Twitch or YouTube like DJ Waters Jabrunski, or if I'm lucky, the bald one Asmongold, it is against the rules to read chat for answers. You can only ask the audience for help once throughout your playthrough. Use wisely. Now put your shakos on and bash a crystal into your forehead. Because it's time to start our part 2 Diablo quiz. Question 1. What is the name of the first area outside the rogue encampment? Is it A. Cold Plains, B. Stony Fields, C. Bloodmoor, or D. Dark Woods? Let's see if you got it right. It's C. Bloodmoor. Question 2. What date was Diablo 2 released in June 2000? Is it A. the 28th, B. 29th, C. 30th, or D. the 31st? And the answer is B. 29th of June 2000. Question 3. Which one is the correct name for the Bay Area division of Blizzard Entertainment? Is it A. Blizzard North, B. Blizzard East, C. Blizzard South, or D. Blizzard West? Yep, you got it right. It's A. Blizzard North. Question 4. When combining the runes Tal and F together, what rune word do you create? Is it A. Hidden, B. Stealth, C. Peekaboo, or D. Hide? And the answer is B. Stealth. And now for our final question of round 1. Question 5. Fill in the missing Diablo 2 streamer's name, Mr. something SC. Is it A. Mr. Panda SC, B. Mr. Alpaca SC, C. Mr. Llama SC, or D. Mr. Monkey SC? I'm sure he wouldn't be happy being called an alpaca, but the answer is of course C. Mr. Llama SC. Well, congratulations for making it through round 1, but now we're going to move on to round 2, where we do increase the difficulty ever so slightly. Question 6. Blizzard North was founded in 1993 under the name what? Is it A. Mordor, B. Condor, C. Fondor, or D. Sundor? And the answer is of course B. Condor. Question 7. Which of the following monsters employs the same defense as aardvarks and moles? Is it A. Will-o-wisps, B. Fire spiders, C. Sand maggots, or D. Slingers? And the answer is C. Sand maggots. Aardvarks and moles are known for burrowing away in case of danger. Question 8. Where are we if we're speaking to Hadriel? Is it A. City of the Damned, B. River of Flame, C. Kurast, or D. Cave Level 2? And the answer is B. River of Flame. Question 9. When defeating Diablo, which class says, "Lord Diablo, I have bested you"? Is it A. Barbarian, B. Paladin, C. Necromancer, or D. Druid? Well, let's see if you got this one right. It's our undead friend C, the Necromancer. Well, we've reached the last question of round 2. Let's see if you can get this one right. Question 10. In Diablo 2, which of these characters cannot summon freely moving minions of their own? Is it A. Paladin, B. Druid, C. Barbarian, or D. Necromancer? This character can use the spell Grim Ward, and the answer is C. Barbarian. Well, congratulations, you've made it all the way to round 3, which is our halfway point. Let's see if you can get these ones correct. Question 11. In Diablo 1, Wirt the peg-legged boy will sell items to your character, but how much gold does he require first? Is it A. 50, B. 100, C. 150, or D. 25? Yep, I think you got this one correct. Let me just double check. Okay, good. It's A. 50. Question 12. Some of the classes had their skills altered in the expansion Lord of Destruction. Which class did not? Is it A. Necromancer, B. Paladin, C. Amazon, or D. Assassin? Now this was a question I didn't even know either. The answer is A. Necromancer. Question 13. In Diablo Hellfire, what is the name of the monster trapped in the last level of the crypt? Is it A. the Butcher, B. Narkrul, C. Woodfang, or D. Slime Puke? Let's see, those people who actually played Hellfire, it's B. Narkrul. Question 14. In Diablo 1, what is the name of the unique set of rags? Is it A. Shiny Rags, B. Soul Rag, C. Torn Flesh of Souls, or D. Skewered Soul? Answer is C. Torn Flesh of Souls. And now for our last question of round 3. Question 15. The Countess in Diablo 2 once bathed in the blood of how many virgins? The answer A. 10, B. 100, C. 1000, or D. 10,000. And the answer is B. 100. Well, congratulations if you've made it so far, our weary traveller. But now we move on to our final round of 5 questions. Let's see if you can make it all the way to the end. Round 4. Question 16. In patch 1.11, how many new rune words were added? Is it A. 13, B. 9, C. 12, or D. 10? And the answer is D. 10. Question 17. Blizzard North Studio was originally based where? Is it A. Redwood City, B. Laketown City, C. Brimswood City, or D. Northwatch City? I hope you got this one right because the answer is A, Redwood City. Question 18. Who was the director for Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction? Is it A, Tyler Thompson, B, David Brevik, C, Larry B. Scott, or D, Milton James? And the answer is A, Tyler Thompson. Well, you've finally come to the penultimate question. Question 19. In the United States, how many units were sold by the week of November for Lord of Destruction's release? Is it A, 589,254, B, 577,143, C, 892,154, or D, 576,143? Well, I'm not sure how you would know this one, just in case you actually went onto the Wikipedia page and you knew this already. Well, then you would actually know that the answer is D, 576,143. And you finally reached it. The last question of our Part 2 quiz of Diablo. I hope you're ready. I'm not sure you're going to know this one. Question 20. Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction score was recorded where? Is it A, America, B, Slovakia, C, Canada, or D, Russia? Well, it seems that you've made it this far, but can you win the entire glory? Did you get every question right? Or are you playing up to this point after missing the first question? Well, I can tell you that the answer is B, Slovakia. Well, thank you so much for watching and joining in. Comment down below what score you got. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment as well if what you would like to see in the future, whether that's Diablo, Warcraft, or even StarCraft. But once again, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.